Hello, everybody. So we are officially in week 8 this week. Today is Monday, October 20th. Let's do a quick recap of week 7. So this past week, you were continuing to work on your claim of fact essays. You needed to read these module 6 articles about integrating sources. There was also an extra credit opportunity for an instructor survey because I am being observed in my class this semester. I believe this is now closed, but thank you for everyone who did participate. That definitely helps a lot. Next, you needed to seek tutoring. So, tutoring, you have a few options. You can use the Chafee Success Center tutoring, or you can click here on tutoring support and you can seek tutoring that way. There's the Net Tutoring Center and the Star CA tutoring, I believe, are all still the options. I think I need to update that assignment because they have changed kind of the layout of things now. Yes, so you can connect with a Chafee tutor, you can do the Star CA tutoring, the Net Tutor, and the drop off, which is a popular choice for a lot of students. Just drop off your paper and, excuse me, usually your essay is returned within 24 hours with feedback. You also need to write a reflection paragraph about that experience and the feedback you received, and submit both your verification of tutoring and the reflection paragraph. All right, next up, Monday, October 20th, that is today. Your final draft of the claim of fact essay is due. Now, Canvas has been down for most of the day, so I sent out an email saying that if you needed more time or if Canvas was still down, basically I extended the due date one full day. So this is now officially due tomorrow, Tuesday, October 21st, but you are, of course, welcome to still submit it today. So yes, that due date has been changed. Please make sure that you view the rubric and you also view all of the requirements before you submit. Make sure that everything is in order. Make sure that your paper is perfectly formatted in MLA format. Your works cited page is perfectly formatted in MLA format. Your in-text citations are perfectly formatted in MLA format. Okay, so moving on to week 8, which is this week. We're going to be moving into essay 2, which is the claim of value. So please read this claim of value assignment page. There's a basic introduction to what a claim of value is and some definition of what the subject audience is versus the expert audience. The thesis statement for this essay needs to combine a claim of fact and a claim of value. So you need both here. We also have the requirements, similar to the last essay, some organization tips. And then there are 2 videos here that go into a deeper explanation of this essay and what you need to do. So you need to use Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That is one of the requirements here. And let's see. Um, yes, so the videos go into that and talk about how to use Maslow's hierarchy of needs to establish that there is something wrong with this problem, right? The claim of value is basically an ethical, moral, or otherwise bad or good judgment. So you're making a judgment on something. Like if you just said censorship is wrong, that's a judgment and that's a claim of value, but we also need to add in that claim of fact, right? Why? Why is it wrong? Or what's the problem here? Okay. Next, you have an assignment to watch and submit for something for this trolley problem. So the trolley problem is a typical like ethical dilemma. So you're gonna do step one, read, step two, watch, and then step three, write and submit a short paragraph about this problem. You also need to read and submit annotations or notes for this reading called Abortion and the Conscience of the Nation. Please read these reminders from the syllabus, little introduction to what this text is, and then a link here to the article itself. So this was given as a speech by Ronald Reagan in 1983. So keep that in mind. This is from what, 42 years ago? It was on the 10th anniversary of the Roe v. Wade Supreme Court decision. Okay, oh, let me go back. So that is all for Friday. And then for Monday, you're going to submit your claim of value topic proposal and you're going to post in the abortion discussion. So we'll take a look at both of those. The topic proposal is basically the same as the claim of fact topic proposal. If you click on this link to the template, you're going to see here, right, these two questions that were on the claim of fact topic proposal that some of you were confused about, that this is when you will now answer these two questions. So COV, claim of value, COP, claim of policy. So you do need to identify the subject and expert audiences for this essay. But other than that, it is the same as the claim of fact essay topic proposal. And then the abortion discussion, you need to first have read the introduction in this article, which I just showed you by Ronald Reagan. Submit your annotations and notes, then you can participate in this discussion. So please post your answers by Monday. I believe this should say the 27th. This is still from last fall, has last fall's dates. So post by Monday, the 27th. And then if we move on to week 9, this is not published yet, but then you're going to reply to 2 classmates in the abortion discussion. I will update the dates here and publish this today. But you can go ahead and look at what's ahead. Essentially, you are just going to be continuing to work on this claim of value. It's going to follow, the same kind of pattern as the claim of fact essay did, except for there's no source evaluation for this essay. All right, I think that's about it. So please feel free to let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Send me a message over here through the Canvas inbox or through the Chafee email. I also have office hours on Mondays from 7 to 8 p.m. if you would like to drop in and talk to me about your essay or assignments or readings or anything related to the class. All right, that's it for now. I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.